your coochie print, your coochie bone, or see your body parts, see your whole anatomy outside in public. Just
I think the new term that we use now is called the moose knuckle. Like women don't understand that you're an extension of me, of my being, of my name. So when you're with me, you are a representation of me.
All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one. Do you understand?
Yo, 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 what's up, family? How we doing today? You already know, man, bringing you back with another video in the files, man. So today we got Marietta Coleman, Miss Marietta Coleman. She has about 30K subs on here. She's doing pretty well. Most men will never survive this. I wonder what she about to hit on. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Let's not even waste no time. You already know how we do it over here, man.
y'all, let me tell y'all something. The world is moving. The world is truly moving. But as I'm seeing some things, there is something I wanted to talk to y'all about, and I do have a topic for this morning. And I want to talk about what it is and why it is that we as women, we do need to learn to dress modestly. I know you worked hard on your body. You're beautiful, you're young, you're vibrant, and you want to show it off, and you want to be out here, and you want to just be able to let the world see how beautiful you are. Well, you were beautiful from birth. You were beautiful from the day you came out your mother's womb. You don't need no validation. Some of y'all feel as though that gives you a sense of security. You want to be the envy of every man's eye. You want to make sure that everybody got to see this. But it's not the time. It's not good. It's not good. And I'm going to tell y'all why I say this. Yesterday, as I was moving around, I saw a fairly good-looking couple. They were a good-looking couple. But the young lady, she was creating problems within her relationship. She came out the house with, I guess they call these things, these skims. And she wasn't 20. She was like 30, 35, somewhere in there. But you got these little skim sets on. And inside, outside, it is. And there was a time that you could wear these type of things and you could be walk around and you could be okay. But you caused this man, the man she was with, was walking ahead of her, just arguing. And he stopped and threw his hands up and said, "Why'd you come out the house like this?" Every man that walked past her was either looking at her front private parts or turning around to look at her backside, because it was all out there for everybody to see. Now this man, you got him out, expect him to be happy. He feeling some type of way because you exposing all his goods to the world. Nothing is kept sacred anymore. There's a certain time and a place for certain things. And the modest dressed woman, like I said, to respect your husband, every man should not see your coochie print, your coochie bone, or see your body parts, see your whole anatomy outside in public. Just
I think the new term that we use now is called the moose knuckle. But what's skims? What is she talking about? Like, is she saying like trying to say like skimpy clothes, or I don't know. You know, she's an older woman, so some of her slang terms I don't really, they don't really hit me as hard. I'm a young man, but let's continue.
flinging through the wind, flashing through the wind for everybody to see. Now it's causing this man to feel some type of way because of the fact that now he feel like he being disrespected. He feel like he got to cover you and respect you, but you don't want to be covered, nor do you want to be respected. So anytime you want a man to lead, this is part of that leadership. This is part of you being a respectful, good helpmeet, is to cover your body up so to the point where there are certain parts of you that only he should see. But some of y'all women deliberately put on these little tights. No, you ain't got no panties on, and you'll set them right up in there so that they can be seen. No respect for the man that you with. And then when he leave you and go find somebody else that he can respect, that he can move around calmly and peacefully, and he can have peace in his life. This is another part of you bringing peace to his life. It's for you to know how to carry yourself as a woman.
I will say, man, her message is so clear in this, like, it's hitting home for sure for me. You will see some people online who would disagree with this wholeheartedly, like, oh, I should be able to wear what I want. They'll even chop it up to saying that what she's saying, if how a man would react and how a man would feel, she would say, you know, not this woman, but another woman will say like, oh, that's insecurity. He's insecure, right? Because you don't want your woman outside showing too much. Like, sure, you can wear something sexy, something a little tight here and there, but like when your titties about to just pop out though, and you got the cheat. Like, I don't seen women like, I seen a woman the other day dropping her kid off, bro. You know what I'm saying? And she got on a bodysuit, but the shorts bodysuit though, right? So it's like it's shorts and then the rest of the shirt going up, and then like a pullover for the cleavage, right? For the breast, right? And I'm talking about like she had a nice body. She was a good looking woman, you know, cute or whatever. But I'm walking past, right? She's bending over, getting her kid out the car, and her cheeks is just hanging out. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, that's cool to entice a man for the moment to have sex with you and to pull out that drive to wanna, you know, get up in there. But after he done, post-nut clarity is a real thing for most of us, bro, because we know deep down, like, it's not a woman that I can really respect and take serious because she's showing everybody. So it's like you walking with a for sale sign on your body, literally, like you for whomever is willing to come and get a piece. You know what I'm saying? And that's usually somebody we're gonna rule out that we're gonna take serious, right? It's only a small subset of men who are actually gonna allow this foolishness and actually seriously date and marry a woman like this, because it's like what she said in the video, right? It invites basically lustful spirits, basically, for other men to come in and disrespect not only you but your man, because your man is with you and you're all right. Like, women don't understand that you're an extension of me, of my being, of my name. So when you're with me, you are a representation of me. So if you are just wearing whatever, what does that say about me as a man? See what I mean? They don't look at it like that.
Because what I witnessed yesterday was a man that really cool effing so it escalated. He could have been left in the street all because of you, all because of him trying to protect your dignity, which you ain't had none, trying to protect you as a woman. But he was so upset. And then my whole thing is, if he'd have walked away from you, or he leave you and pack his stuff and leave, because the fact that he see his life about ready to pass before his eyes, you not protecting his well-being, you not protecting his emotions, you not being respectful to him, and you just want every man and any man to look at you, where does that leave him? What if he was the same type of man? What if he wore his body parts like that and wore his pants so tight that every woman could see his anatomy? How would you feel? Y'all gotta think about things before y'all do them. But y'all look at it like, oh, he's just overly jealous. Oh, he just being arrogant. Oh, he's a narcissist. Oh, he's acting out. Oh, he's doing this. No, he is being respectful and he's asking you to respect him. But the sad part about it, on the flip side of that is, now I look at it both ways. Y'all know me. I don't cut no corners. I look at it both ways. As a man, is this what she was wearing when you got her? Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Was she dressing modestly when you went and chose her?
I like the fact that she's holding men accountable as well and not just going off on the women. Like, I love that because I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. Shout out to AD, man. You know what I mean.
Is this why you chose her? Because you could see her anatomy. Is that why you chose her? And now that she's your woman, it's not a good look. Now that she's your woman, you want to change her. Now that she's your woman, you thought you could fix it. After you done hit it, of course. You didn't want to do a hit and run because you got hit and stumbled and got stuck.
Oh, she cooking. Nah, for real. You hit and stumbled and got stuck, man. You got hooked on that. You got hooked on getting in between that warm ooey gooey. And now you ain't going nowhere. Now all of a sudden you want to change her and stuff like that. When she you knew what she was when you got with her, buddy. Little buddy, you know what it was when you got up in between. You just didn't know that when you got in between that you wouldn't go clean. You know what I mean? Like oh hey, oh she got some game on her for sure.
But love don't live there. Why you tend to lay there? If love don't live there, why do you continue to lay there? Certain things are just common sense. But I know I get it. Some of y'all got so much book sense that you just operate in nonsense because you ain't got no street sense. Street sense is common sense. If you look at that situation and that's what attracted you to it, that's the way it's going to be. And then she's going to fight you on that situation. When you try to change her, she's going to throw that in your face. Wasn't this what I was wearing when you met me? Isn't this how I looked that would attracted you to me? And they always said the same thing that attracts you to them, they got to keep doing it to keep you. So if she start putting on a trash bag now and start putting on baggy clothes and start covering herself up, will you leave her? Will you love her the same? Will you respect her? Or will you then go find somebody else? Or will you then try to say she's not taking care of herself? I hear it all the time on both sides of the coin. Both sides of the coin. But the times that we're living in now, it's not about what he feels. It's about you protecting and you respecting yourself and you protecting yourself. Because a lot of mental illness have been unleashed into the land. And when I saw what I saw yesterday, as many men that walked past this young lady, turned around, stared at her private parts, right in her man's face as if he wasn't even there. No respect for him being there whatsoever. But it ain't their job to respect him. It's her job to respect him. Y'all type in the comments and tell me what y'all think about a situation like that. So many men, even in the Bible, there's so many men that was going crazy over a woman. Look at King David. King David wanted Aurora's wife so much that he wanted to put that man, he unalived that man, put that man in the hottest part of the battle. That's what the Bible said. The Bible said, King David said, put that man in the hottest part of the battle because he wanted to make sure that he didn't come back home. When Aurora, I forget how you say his name, he was out there protecting his country. He's out there protecting his army. He was one of them soldiers that felt as though that because he was the leader, he was staying with his army no matter what. Even when he came home to visit, he did not want to go lay with his own wife. He stayed with his soldiers. But King David told him to go home because King David had already slept with her because he saw her from afar up there getting bath on top of this building or whatever from what it said in the Bible. Y'all read it for yourself, the story of King David and Aurora. But then after he had Aurora unalived, all of a sudden Bathsheba, he married her. And remember, she got pregnant. But then God punished him by taking the life of that baby because you took her life. You took Aurora's life. Now, y'all read the story. I ain't read it in a while, but it goes something like that. But even he was so jealous of Aurora's wife that he wanted what Aurora had, and he wanted that man's wife. So after he got that man's wife, he slept with that man's wife, and he impregnated that man's wife, and then he tried to get Aurora to go up in her so that it'll look like that baby belonged to her husband. But no, that baby did not belong to her husband. That baby belonged to him. So that's what jealousy will do. That's what...
Man, it's so crazy because I see that nowadays, bro. Men always, not always. I'm tripping. Um, Humans always want something that they can't have. You simply cannot have it, and for some reason that entices us more. Something that's so unaccessible, you like, I want that. Right? Well, it's a car, it's a house, um, it's a certain number that you want on your paycheck, your salary, um, women, men, right? Like, bro, it's so crazy because it's like it's the same thing that works for women, and I see all the time. What do they say attracts other women? Women, right? So the men that are out here getting having a way and have women or are in a relationship, it's like now that you've been in a relationship and been single for years on years on years, bro, all of a sudden you get a woman, right? Guess what? Now other women's giving you more attention, They coming around you more. People starting to hit you up, come back out of the woodworks. You're like, where the hell was all this energy when I was single, right? It's because it's like, man, it's like you give off this certain aura energy that you aren't thirsty, you aren't looking, you off the market, right? You off the market, you got a woman already, you got a man, whatever. It's like you become more desirable overnight just because of your status now, just because they know, man, if somebody has this person, they must be valuable in some way. I want to experience that value. They might not even want you for real. They just want to experience you. And once they're done with that experience, they're gone. Like, it's crazy. Bro, it's crazy, man. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and go through here and see what else we can touch up on. And if I don't find anything else, we're gonna end the clip right here, man. Let's see.
To show a little bit and make him wonder about the rest. But y'all, this new modern day woman, y'all don't leave nothing to the imagination. Y'all just dump it all out there, and whatever happens, let the chips fall where they lay. Well, let me tell you something. Right now, and what we going through with the mental illness is going on, and women coming up unalived everywhere, going through a whole bunch of foolishness that you don't have to go through. It's better you cover yourself, protect yourself, walk with your head on a swivel, go where you going, mind your business, and it ain't good for you to grin in everybody's face. It's better if you got a man with you, it's better you love that man, stay with that man, try to respect that man as long as he not hurting you or not beating you up. I ain't talking about nothing crazy, no crazy mess. But if it's a decent relationship and y'all can work together, I would say y'all stay together, work together, because this is the way you're gonna have to move. This is the way where they're going, where it looks like you young girls gonna have to move. Now, I'm not talking about us older women. We done been through the fire already. We already know how to handle ourselves out here. We got this. We done been out here so long. We done been in these streets so long. Now it's time for us to give something back. And our way of giving something back, young ladies, we're not trying to tell you that, oh, don't get on my line about, now she want to do that. Now she don't want us to show our stuff. No, I want you to stay alive. I want you to stay alive. Shake it fast. Show your stuff. But show it to that man that you with. Show it to that man. Don't be showing it to all these, because I'm trying to tell you, mental illness is out here in these streets. And if you keep looking for trouble, you're surely going to find it. And you ain't going to like the trouble you find. And then you're going to say, oh, I wish somebody would have had to tell me. Well, God is sending the woman of God to tell you on this morning. On this morning, the woman of God is right here in full effect to give you what thus saith the Lord, to make sure that you're able to live another day, dress your cute self up, and go on out there and go where you going and mind your business, and don't be having your nakedness out here for the people to see. There's a difference in how you dress. Now, if you got to get out here and you got to show your all your goods in order for you to attract the man, something's wrong with that picture. Something's wrong with that picture, because if you're truly walking with the beauty of the Lord and you walking in purpose, he gonna see the beauty of you when you walk in the room. It does not matter if you 8 or 80. That glow don't go nowhere. That glow does not go nowhere, and it's very attractive. It's very attractive. But when a man see you out here advertising, oh, he gonna look. And then when it's time for him to marry somebody, he gonna look the other way, because he's not interested. But he will look. And he might even give you a little something. What you asking for? Give you $40. If you look like $40, that's what he's gonna give you, $40. So you enjoy your $40 if that's what you're looking for. I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do. This is not that type of message. This is a message to save somebody's life. Because right now, you're living in survival mode. Right now, a lot of people are living in survival mode, and some of them feel as though that they cannot survive in the economy the way it is. If something don't change, they're not going to make it. If something don't change, they're about to go crazy. If something don't change, they're about to crash out. If something don't change, they one drink away from losing it all. And don't let them lose their temper. Don't let them lose their emotion. Don't let them drop the ball on you. I'm trying to tell y'all what I know. I know what I know. If I don't pay what I owe, and I surely pay what I owe.
Whoa. She was cooking a little bit at the end there, but I mean, I said not to say she wasn't cooking the whole video, but you know what I mean. I ain't never heard that expression before. But man, that's the end of the clip, though, man. I'm gonna make sure I leave the description and everything to link back to this creator's page. I like to give credit where credit is due on every video. This was Marietta Coleman. Most men will never survive this, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Hope y'all like the content, baby. Let's keep it going.